Good afternoon, namaste, namaskarams to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here as usual and see all of you at least once a year. I would like to see all of you more than that, but I make it a point that I'll be here definitely for this function in spite of all the travels and other commitments. At the outset, let me thank each and every one of you, students, parents, to come over here and bless this function. Not only just parents, grandparents, to bless this function. And I'm sure the MCs would take us and walk us through the details of this function, and there'll be opportunities to hear from two esteemed guest of honor and chief guest, Professor Krishnan, Srikanth, and Professor Thiruvarur Girish, Dr. Thiruvarur Girish. Thank you very much for coming down and blessing us this function. And as far as the school goes, school has grown from 5 students, just to let you know where we started, very humble beginning, to we have where we are today. You see the auditorium is full and we are trying to put more chairs behind as it is house full. So this wouldn't happen without the blessings of God and the gurus and all of you parents to have the assurance that the education that you expect is given in the school. And the teachers are committed. I think the MC spoke about the commitment, dedications. I think that's what we are seeing year by year, the growth that we are seeing in the school. Without further ado, I will hand it over to the MCs again. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you. One way or other, you have supported the school, and also for the infrastructure and logistic support to Mr. Gagan Gala and team, Mr. Saravanan and team for the video and photography support, and Mike for the audio support. And there are many other volunteers. I cannot count on them. You know, I cannot count and name them here, but they have been supporting this event, not just this event, but the entire school for the decades. You know, this is the 16th year, so you can see how this school has been supported by dedicated parents and students. Wishing all the students very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahadevan ji, for your kind words. Next, I would like to call upon Srimati Shushma Chakravarti. She's the chairperson of the judging panel for our annual day flyer contest this year. Srimati Sushma has been a student at Pranavam for several years now and a long-time parent with our school, so she's one of us, with all of her 3 children pursuing music at Pranavam. She has also been one of the key volunteers at Pranavam for several occasions. She will now talk about the selection process and announce the top 3 winners of the flyer contest.
Thank you so much. Namaskarams to everybody. For the very first time, Pranavam School of Music held a contest and solicited entries for the 16th annual flyer. Why go outside for creativity when we have it in-house? Many students participated in the contest very enthusiastically. We had more than 50 entries, both from the junior students, from Ms. Anuji's, and also from the senior students. The judging was quite hard, actually. It was done by a panel of judges. We had our 2 beloved gurus, our board member, Dr. Mahadevan, and a few parent volunteers, where we thought it was simple exercise to look through the creative art that the children created. However, we quickly realized we needed a rubric, just like how the schools use to judge and grade this. After 3 rounds of judging, we finally picked the top 3 choices. The judging criteria was based on several different things in the rubric. We had the school name, the date, the venue accuracy, overall appeal and contrast and colors, and of course the event details, so all of you could gather here on time and be present with us. I now request the top 3 winners of the contest to be honored by Dr. Mahadevan Iyer. So if you will please make your way up to the stage. The first prize winner and the flyer that you all saw is Sri Lasya Shekaran. Lasya, please come up onto the stage. The first runner-up is Amulya Garepalli. Come on up, Lasya. And the second runner-up is Hayagriva Guru Vikram. Congratulations to all the students for participating, and we look forward to seeing many more submissions next year. You can have the bragging rights for a year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shushma ji, for announcing the winners. Congratulations to Lasya, Hayagriva, and Amulya. Okay, before I continue, let me request the students in group Karahara Priya to come backstage to my right and be seated on stage for your performance. Once you're finished with your performance, please exit the stage to my left. The students in group Karahara Priya are Ashrita Pusarapu, Aira Radhakrishnan, Anishka Kondapalli, Annapurna Veeramachenini, Arjun Prashant, Avya Chakravarti, Durga Shri Venugopal, Franco Davis, Kritika Selvarajan, Lakshana Krishnakumar, Roshan Ranganathan, Sadhana Sriram, Sahana Embaswamy, Sandhya Iyer, Sarita Venkatraman, Shraya Satish, Sridaya Vijay, Siddharth Sriram, Shrikala Murugan, Shushma Radha, Shweta Harish, Vaishnavi Seelam, and Veda Gannam. At this point, I also request the participants of group Riti Gaula to be ready. They will be called on next after this group performs. Shubha, should we go ahead and introduce the theme for this year's annual day recital? Absolutely, Ramya. So on this special, sweet 16th anniversary of the Pranavam School of Music, we are very proud to announce this year's theme, Allied Ragas. Now, before we begin, a little note. Although the theme is allied, we will also be presenting some aligned ragas. So, for example, Shankarabharanam and Kalyani, which differ only by just one note, or Chakravagam and Maya Malava Gaula, which differ by two notes. These aren't exactly allied, but they are closely aligned. So what exactly are allied ragas, you must be thinking? In Indian classical music, ragas are melodic frameworks made up of specific notes and patterns. Allied ragas are those that can share very similar melodic structures and notes, so similar, in fact, that they can be very tricky to tell apart. They may be derived from the same parent Melakarta raga or share most of their notes, but differ in subtle ways through changes in gamakas, specific prayogas, or even laya. Even when two ragas share the same notes or differ by just one or two, they can sound completely different because of the way those notes are phrased, ornamented, and emotionally expressed. Distinguishing between these ragas and performing them without accidentally slipping into the shade of the other requires a very deep understanding of the raga bhavam, the soul of the raga, and the precise use of its characteristic phrases. So tonight, our students will attempt just that. They are going to compare, contrast, and bring alive the beauty of a few such allied and aligned ragas in their performances. So with such an exciting theme being unveiled this year, the faculty of Pranavam would also like to remind our students that all the knowledge we gain today will be put to the test. Yes, put to the test, you heard it right. We will have a fun quiz based on the concepts you learn during the program, conducted as a written test in your respective classes. First prize winners will be announced for each level, junior, sub-junior, and senior. There's no doubt we're in for a wonderful evening enjoying some beautiful renditions while also leaving the auditorium with a deeper understanding of ragas and their unique characteristics. So without further ado, let's begin our musical celebration for today.
For a novice like me, this topic is indeed very fascinating. Let us now begin the program with the first set of aligned ragams, Karahara Priya and Sri Ranjani. Karahara Priya is the 22nd Melakarta raga. The notes are Chatushruti Rishabham, Sadharana Gandharam, Shuddha Madhyamam, Chatushruti Daivatam, and Kaishiki Nishadam. It is a Sampurna ragam having all 7 swarams in both Arohanam as well as Avarohanam. Since the swaras of Karahara Priya are quite evenly spaced, and since several types of gamakas are allowed, it's a very versatile, fluid, and flexible raga that allows for elaborate melodic improvisation within its scale. While all swaras can be gamaka-oriented, the notes ga, the Sadharana Gandharam, and the Kaishiki Nishadam, ni, are often highlighted by oscillations in this ragam. In essence, the choice and application of gamakas in Karahara Priya contributes significantly to its unique melodic character, emotive quality, versatility, which also allows for elaborate improvisation. Karahara Priya songs are usually sung at a slow, medium, or medium-fast tempo, which helps bring out the Karuna Rasa, the melody and bhava of the song. Due to the even spacing of swaras, many Janya ragams are derived from Karahara Priya. It's one of the Melakarta scales that has a large number of Janya ragams. Some of them are Abheri, Brindavana Saranga, Kapi, Madhyamavati, Mukhari, Riti Gaula, Sri Ranjani, to name a few. Some popular compositions in this ragam are Chakkani Raja Margamu, Pakkala Nilabadi, Rama Ni Samanamevuru, Janaki Pate, Ganapatiye Karunanidhiye, etc.
Now let's look at its aligned raga, Sri Ranjani. Sri Ranjani is a Janya ragam derived from Karahara Priya with only the invariant Panchamam missing from its parent. Hence, it is a Shadava raga with 6 notes in the Arohanam and Avarohanam. Gamakas are used in moderation and are subtle and precise. The characteristic gamaka is the Gandharam with a Kampitam or a Nokku, and on the Daivatam with a strong Kampitam. Light gamakas are sometimes used in the Madhyamam and Nishadam too. The raga thrives on subtle elegance, so the light gamakas are more graceful than the intense. The gamaka prayogas and the absence of Panchamam are the key differences in identifying Sri Ranjani and its parent raga, Karahara Priya. Sri Ranjani is a pleasing and popular ragam. It is an auspicious raga evoking bhakti rasa. Some popular compositions are Brocheva Revere, Sri Dum Durghe, Gajavadana Karuna Sadhana, Bhuvini Da Sudane, to name a few.